Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it's all about the past, present, future. I'll describe your life and I'll predict what's coming up next. I'll do 3 cards, past, present and future, and then I'll pull additional cards to see what else I can see into that. If you'd like a more in-depth reading surrounding your own life, then feel free to email me. My email is in the description box, along with my Instagram account and the timestamps to each reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and like and comment if any of this resonates with you. So we have group 1, 2 and 3. Take your time to choose which group is the right one for you. I'll hold the cards up, but I'll just describe and tell you how to choose. So if the group you have chosen doesn't resonate with you, keep watching because the message might be in there for you. But if not, then feel free to go to another reading. Feel free to choose more than one card and we'll see what comes up for you. So this is group 1. Group 2, I haven't seen any of these cards yet. And group 3. So I'll hold them up to the screen now. I always do that. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So I've already seen the card for group 1. Take deep breath in and out. In and out. And let's go to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is in the description box. Don't forget to comment if any of this resonates with you, subscribe and like. Alright, so in this reading I'll be predicting your past, present and your future. So as usual, I've written down messages which has been very specific messages. So it could be very specific messages for very specific people. So if you hear anything that doesn't resonate with you, then continue watching into the reading. And I'll read this now. So group 1, so this could be your past, present or future, has been or will be slow paced. You're lacking in the get up and go, demotivated, lack of inspiration. Is this because your family didn't allow you to be creative? It's time to wake up, get going, time to find yourself, to put the wind in your sails. All right. So I'm going to pull 1 card for past, 1 card for present and 1 card for future. And then I'll look for further clarification on the cards as well. And then I'll pull some extra cards from other decks as well, from Oracle cards. Alright, so we have past, present and future. Two cards for future, and I'll get a card for the present and the past. What's going on in the past and present for group 1? Bear with me. What is going on in the past group 1? And this one. Okay. Get comfy. All right. So let's see what was going on for you in the past and who you were as a person. Okay. So 10 of chalices. 10 of chalices. This is about being family oriented. It's like there's a feeling of feeling safe, secure, freedom within the family group. It could be that sometimes the dynamics in the family could have shifted, but all in all, it's like a free place to be yourself, which is different from what I wrote down. But as we get into the reading, then we'll see what else is coming up. Yeah, there's been a lot of loyalty. It's like you can share with each other, even if something seems a bit scary to say to your family. It's like, it's okay, you can have a nice sit down, I'll make us a good cup of tea and some biscuits and we can sit down and talk through everything together. So if you have a little bit of a dilemma, you need advice, your family is there for you, your family was there for you. And this is a card of secure attachment styles. So secure attachment styles is founded from the childhood, so your primary caregiver, which could be your mom or dad. Obviously it's different from other people, but it's basically the person who looked after you the most. Were they attentive to your needs? So this card suggests that they were very attentive to your needs. When you were crying, they'll give you a hug, they'll tell you everything's going to be alright, they'll listen to you. You know, lots of love, care and diligence. Let's see what else we have here. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah, it's like safe to put yourself on a direction. So it's like, if you're feeling a bit off balance and you needed that peace of mind, that clarity, your family could come in and put you back on track, on a balanced path, on a balanced track. They give you direction and they hold you up in the process. They held you up in the process. It's like there hasn't been a sense of shame within the family. You have money issues, that's fine. They'll give you money. If you have relationship issues, that's fine. We'll give you advice for that. If you had, I don't know, whatever issues you had, they'll put you back on track, forward movement. Okay, nice reading. So in the present, this is you now. So the last few months or the last few years, something like that, or just now. The Knight of Wands. Wow, okay, yes, very passionate, fiery. So time to wake up, get going, time to find yourself, put the wind in your sails. The Knight of Wands puts the wind in his sails. He has this get up and go, the Knight of Wands does. So it's like, as soon as this person knows what they want to do, they will do it with great vigour. They will explore what they want to do and they'll feel inspired in the process. So this could be you. So you have a direction, your straightforward movement, like it's almost like tunnel vision, and then you become the Knight of Wands because you had a safe space within the family to really explore your options that you wanted to do, and now you can keep doing that, and because you're a confident person now. The Knight of Wands is very confident and very comfortable within their own skin, and you're able to go to different places without feeling like you're tied to that place because your family has made it okay to, I don't know, go somewhere. And if you don't feel comfortable or if you feel like you can move on, then you just do that. So it's safe for you to keep moving without feeling that guilt, without feeling that shame, without feeling, oh, I should have stayed here a bit longer. Oh, I wonder what people would say. No, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're feeling invigorated by what you are doing in your life. And you're happy with the people you have in it. You're able to make new friends easily. and then keep them for a long time after. Oh, that's good reading. 5 of Chalices. Oh. Okay. It could have seemed that maybe somewhere along the line, it's like you hit a low point, maybe a loss or a few losses. This could be losses as losing friends, losing family members, feeling depressed, down, depressed, hopeless, you know. But like, the family that you have, they support you, they treasure you, they help you to build you back up. And in that way, the family is a safety net, so you can keep going back to them, and then you go on your merry way. So you're quite an independent person in that way, but you've just been saddened quite a bit. So this person is crying over spilt milk here, but then the family comes in and allows you to see that there's still cups up here, right behind you. Like, why would you focus on what you've lost when you have so much other things around you? So you in the present, you could be going through some form of loss, but it's okay because your family is with you. They are protecting you, they have your back, so that they can put you back on path to become the Knight of Wands. So let's see what's going on in the future. Oh wow, the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, okay. Every time I see the King of Wands, I hear the words, no is not the answer, yes is the answer. So it's like wherever you go, it's a yes. I want to do this, yes, okay, I will do this. And I will, what's the word? I will keep adapting as I go along. Like, I have this fire within me that will just keep burning brighter and brighter because I go after what I want. I keep moving on. I keep moving forward. I will not stop just because I have hurdles in front of me. I have gone through worse. I have gone through many losses in my life, but I have adapted to what the world has put in my path, in my way, has tried to knock me down. But I said, yes, I'm going to keep moving, and I have adapted along the way. Oh, the 6 of Wands. Oh yeah, this is really nice. The 6 of Wands is not bothering about the 5 of Chalices, about the losses that you have incurred in your life. The 6 of Wands keeps freeing himself of what's limiting him. The 6 of Wands doesn't bother about those that have passed. All that the 6 of Wands is worried about is keeping moving ahead, moving forward, and gaining a following. So maybe you may have a YouTube channel or something that requires attention, and you will get that attention because you don't allow doors to close on you. It's only open doors for you because you keep breaking boundaries, and other people see that and they want to be like you, you know. Alright. Wow, that's a really nice reading. So let's look more into your personality in the past, present, and the future. So that's probably where the slow pace, so the Five of Chalices is probably where the slow pace, lacking in the get up and go, demotivated, lack of inspiration is coming from. So this may be for a few of you, but for the vast majority, you have been focused on the goals ahead, on what's ahead of you, as opposed to what has left you behind. Yeah, and I wrote, it's time to wake up from that, to get going, because you can't stay in the Five of Chalices forever. Okay, what's group one's personality in the past? Who were they in the past? Oh, 2 cards. So we have Prince, romantic charm, potential for power. Wow. So the Chariot is powerful because the Chariot has a sense of direction, and it's like whoever gets in the way of the Chariot, it's like, okay, I'll run you over. There's no need for you to be a barrier in my movement forward. So that's the Prince. Potential for power. This makes you quite powerful. You're quite a powerful person. You have the charm to get your way around these obstacles, these barriers. And this could be to do with the backbone, which is your family. And then we have the Seeker, thirst for wisdom, truth, wherever they go. Thirst for wisdom and truth, wherever they go. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so it's the Seeker. This Seeker is travelling with great power, determination, great vigour to move forward. It's like one track mind. Once you had a destination in mind, it's like you're not stopping to get to where you want to be. So what's your personality, or who are you in the present? So Fool, light attributes, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity or hypocrisy. And Shadow attributes, using humour to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. So it's like you don't hide from your emotions. You don't hide how you feel. And because you may be feeling like you've lost something, like you're deeply hurt, maybe feeling depressed or some kind of way. Sorry if this is triggering to anyone. So because you're feeling all of this, it's like you're not hiding it from your family, and they're helping you through, helping you get back on track like the Chariot, so that you can become the Knight of Wands, who is resistant to the obstacles, basically. And then who would you be in the future? Let me know if any of this is making sense in the comments section. And King, wow, we have the King of Wands and the King, and the King of Wands looks like the King of Wands as well as the King of Pentacles, but we don't have the King of Pentacles in this reading. So King, light attributes, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attributes, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Wow, what did I say? You're going to be in the public eye somehow. Maybe you're going to have a YouTube channel. It's like you're influencing other people, and in that way you're a king. You're taking charge of your life and helping others in the process. You're like so it says benevolent leadership. You're benevolent because it's like you're showing who you are as a person, and you're allowing the spotlight to be on you, and people can be like, wow, this person is so honest. I really do look up to you. I look up to this person. And then we have liberator, light attributes, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Yeah, so we have the Six of Wands here, who's free. So free of this sadness, this loss, whatever you've lost in the present, however you're feeling in the present. It's like you're shaking those feelings off of you. Yeah, so freeing yourself of these kind of feelings, so you can get to the next level in life, and that's the Six of Wands and the King of Wands and the King. Wow, very strong energies here. Wow, I really like this. And let's just get one card from here, shall we? So, who are group one? Tune it up, there we are. So we have great, endings are inevitable. Wow, yeah, endings are inevitable. So if you lose something, then always remember that things need to come to an end so that others can begin. And it's like this period of your life is ending so that you can become the king, so that you can become authentic, so that you can be a benevolent leader, so you can be the king in your own life. Just be sure to, express yourself in the best way that you can. Express yourself. Let's get one more card from here. Group one. This is the energy that I picked up for group two more than you, group one. So I'm interested to see if group two would be opposite to this, because I wrote in group two that group two is opposite to group one. So let's see about that. Interesting. Okay. Oh, two cards fell out. Okay. So gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. So whatever you're going through now, be sure you can rely on your family, but ultimately the fixing comes to you. You're the only one who can heal yourself, and that's through being honest with yourself, releasing what has ended so that you can go through your own healing, so you can become the king. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Yeah, because you are worth a lot more than what is passing here. What's passing here is needed because it's taking you to the very next level. If this thing that you lost didn't go at the time that it is going now, then would you even become the king? Would you even become a benevolent leader? Would you be able to free yourself, to heal yourself from what has passed? Wow. Cool. Alright, and then we have the last card, which is the ancient ones. Yeah, you're transcending. That's what I'm seeing here. You are ascending, transcending, going up to your higher self, becoming the king. It's like those who are past are looking down on you, and it's like, okay, it's time for you to activate to your higher self, to your higher levels of consciousness. Oh wow, that is a strong message. You can't keep staying at the level you are at. This level of your life is ending because it's no longer needed. It's a lesson for you to heal yourself. It's a lesson for you to not necessarily shed the skin of your family, but to know that you do have yourself. Yes, you have your family, but you also have yourself. Sometimes the family can't help you. Yes, some people will need their family, and others will just be forced, not be forced, but to want to rely on yourself, to transcend, to get to the next level of life. Just so that you don't doubt your worth, just so that you know that you can take care of your own self, that you know that you can rise above this situation that you're in now. Wow. I'll get one more card from here. Oh. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Yeah. Come back down to earth. Ground yourself. Feel your feelings. Allow yourself to feel your feelings so that you can heal. Because if you don't feel your feelings, how are you going to heal? It's just going to be buried. And then how will you release what has ended in your life? So you need to ground yourself in your emotions, ground yourself within yourself so that you can transcend, so that you can become the king. Oh, okay, I just heard, it's almost like you go from this and then all of a sudden it's like a glow up, and then people will look up to you and then be like, how did you get from this where you could barely get out of bed? I don't know, these are examples of course, where you could barely get out of bed, you could hardly talk on the phone, to you really stepping into your power, really being so, I just heard the word otherworldly, so it's like you have this aura about you that's so strong, that's so benevolent, like it says here, a strong leader. How did you get from that to that? It's because you grounded your energy. You grounded your energy by listening to your feelings, listening to what you needed. Wow, so in that way you become one with the earth and one with the sky, because the ancient ones, that's your ancestors, and the ground, it's like you're standing bare feet in the grass, and then it's like you become the grass. So your ancestors, you are your ancestors, and you are the ground, the grass. It's like you're. So there's a card in here that's called Man of Earth, Woman of Sky. So you are the man of earth and the woman of sky. If this makes any sense. I feel like I'm going around in circles, but comment if this makes any sense to you. But it's like you harness these energies, so then you can become this one person, which then becomes the king, and then they feel this aura about you, like how did you get from this to the king, which is what I've already said. But Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile one, group one. Do you know what? I feel like pulling one last card. Okay, group one. Okay, two cards. The Queen of Chalices and the Moon. Oh. There's a depth to you. I feel like this is for the card of the future. There's a depth to you that everyone wonders, how did this person go from this to that? It's like even though people will see you as benevolent and authentic and being able to, get people's attention, there's still a part of you that's quite mysterious. And that's part of the reason why other people will look up to you. Because even though you're being authentic, it's not all out on the table. And they want to know more, they want to know more. And then we have the Queen of Chalices. Okay, so this is the now. So feel your feelings. As I was saying before, feel the feelings so that you can heal. Ground yourself within your feelings so that you can transcend into the King. Oh wow, okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you, group one. I'll just reread this. So group one, slow pace, lacking in get up and go, demotivated, lack of inspiration. Is this because your family didn't allow you to be creative? Time to wake up, get going, time to find yourself, put the wind in your sails. Alright, so comment if any of this resonated with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and email me if you would like an in-depth personal reading. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box, so email me if you'd like one. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. So what we're going to do today is a past, present and future. I'll pull one card for each past, present and future, and then I'll get some more cards to read around that. And I wrote down extra information as usual, and I'll read that out first. But if what I'm reading to you doesn't make sense, if it doesn't resonate with you, then continue watching, because what I'm reading in the reading will probably fit you. So group 2, you have a get up and go, encouraged to do what makes you passionate by your family, exploration, risk taker, strong sense of self, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, opposite to group 1. So I said in group 1 that this reading sounds like group 2. So I'm interested to see if group 2 will sound like group 1, because what I wrote down for group 1, what I wrote down for you was in group 1. So maybe group 1 will fit you too. But I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so group 1, I said describe their past, present and predict their future with group 2. Okay, past, present and future. Okay. So this will be a past, present and future. Oh wow, in the past, okay, you would have had beautiful experiences. Okay, yes. It seems like you've had a really nice childhood. It's like nothing too heavy really happened. It's like you felt protected. You felt like you had all you needed from your parents, from the rest of your family. Maybe some of you might have even travelled quite a bit, and others you might have just stayed put. So I'm seeing here 3 siblings in this picture. So you may have 3 siblings or even 4. There's a great feeling of safety. It's almost like you felt very safe when you were a child. You had all you needed. Wow, this is beautiful energy here. So you had your needs met, of course, which is nice, and you're able to, you just had this great feeling of enjoyment of where you were, of how you were able to connect with others. Wow. Okay, so let's look at you in the present, because that might link nicely into this. So 6 of chalices. Wow. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of kids here. So it's like you could have a big family. So in the present, it's like there's a lot of reminiscing about the past, a lot of thinking about how you loved your childhood, how you felt so safe and secure and wanted. Yeah, so as I wrote here, a strong sense of self, and it's like you got that from your past, from your family, because they made you feel like it was okay to be yourself. And now you're looking at how far you've come in your life and thinking about all those who have passed on, and where the questions of, oh, I wonder if those who have passed are looking down on me with great pride, or they are happy about what I achieved in life. Yeah, I'm just seeing here that you probably miss those who have passed at this moment in time. Oh wow, okay, I'm getting this strong message that they are looking down on you. You might even feel their presence around you at the moment. I just get a great sense that this is quite a spiritual group. You know how to connect with your spiritual side, so maybe you meditate quite a lot. You might be into tarot. I don't know where these messages are coming from, but that's what I'm getting here. The Queen of Chalices. Yeah, so the Queen of Chalices, she is quite intuitive, and she's in touch with her emotions. There's a lot of chalices in this reading. So chalices is to do cups, water. So a lot of emotional fulfillment, and this is all about being able to sit with your emotions, not feeling like you have to run from yourself. You accept yourself for who you truly are, and that's, wow, that's beautiful. Wow, I really feel that. So it's like you could have, again, like with group 1, this is like a secure attachment style with your family. So your family, your caregivers, so whoever took care of you while you were little, they were very responsive to you, your needs. When you were crying, they'll hold you. They would talk you through what was wrong with you, and they made you feel like you weren't a burden. So, and that's why you can really sit with your emotions, really feel your emotions, and understand yourself. You understand yourself, you know who you are. Wow, I'm just getting a great feeling that you're really in touch with the spiritual side of life. So I'm just getting a big message that you may have a grandmother who passed, and it's like this person is really looking down on you and wanting to know that you are safe, you are protected. Wow. You can't go wrong in this life because we are here to support you. Wow. Just keep following your intuition. Keep following what your emotional body wants you to do, because it's like they're sending you messages through your emotions. So make sure you listen to your emotional body. It's like you have your physical body, your emotional body, your thinking body where you're overthinking. I just feel like when things click, they click. Once you feel the click, then it's important for you to do what you got to do. If it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. If it feels right, then do it. Don't allow others to tell you that something isn't right, because they don't know anything. You know a lot because you're quite intuitive. And it's like, you know that you are protected. So how can you be wrong? Oh, strong messages. Wow, I really feel that. Oh, okay. And then in the future, let's see. Okay. So you might be feeling a great sense of loss in the future. It's like, how can I recover from this? You know, how can I get through this? But you can get through this. This card came out in group 1. So it's like he's crying over spilt milk. He's crying over what he's missed out on. He's crying over what has left his life. But you know, this is only the beginning. Okay, that's what I just heard. This is only the beginning. And if you turn around and see what else is around you, that's when you can really blossom. Wow, the Tower. Okay, yes. There's a major shake-up in the future, which explains the 5 of Chalices. It might feel like you've lost everything. You might feel like, oh, I've got to start again. I feel like I have to build my way back up again, and I don't have the strength to do this. I miss my old life. I miss how things used to be. I miss how stable things used to be. But your spiritual team are saying, no, we've got you. We've got your back. We can help you build your life up. All you need to do is pay attention to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you? What does your emotional body feel? And how can you navigate your life around your intuition? Wow. You need to lean more into your intuition, group 2. Let me get some more cards around this in the future, just to get greater clarification about what's going on with this Tower moment and the 5 of Chalices. Don't want to leave you hanging. Okay, so the King of Wands came out in group 1. So maybe group 1 really is for you. So I just want you to know that you're safe wherever you are, in whatever you're doing. Just trust in the process. Okay. Okay, so maybe you'll be carrying quite a lot around this time that the Tower moment happens. Maybe you're overexhausting yourself, or it'll be judgment time, to drop all that you've been carrying so that you can start from a clean slate. It's like you're noticing what isn't working anymore. Okay, and it's almost like you're forcing yourself out of this tower, out of this life that you're used to. Like you built up this foundation of doing things the hard way when things can be so much easier. And then it's like you have to make difficult choices. You have to discern whether which ones do I need to drop out of my life, and go through the grieving process of losing these things, because it's like it's always been a big part of your life, just so that you can reach the next level to the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Because how can you get to the King of Wands and the King of Swords when you don't let anything go? You have to let things go so you can grow. You know? That rhymes. I'm a lyrical genius. Yeah, so you have to let things go so that you can grow, so that a stronger tower can take its place. Building from the ground up. But just know that you can do it because you are protected. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. So let's get a card on your past self. So who were you in the past? Who was group 2 in the past? Okay, 2 cards. So detective, light attributes, great power of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Shadow attributes, voyeurism, falsifying information. Alright. So if you look here, this girl is quite observant. She's watching these two play with their toys, but she's watching them eating her biscuits. So you were quite observant and was in touch with your intuition from a young age, and that's basically what I've been saying here. And then we have vampire, light attribute, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Shadow attributes, depleting others from their psychic survival, chronic complaining and codependency. Yeah, so maybe something was draining your life force and you had to observe about that and basically get rid of them. Like, just be like, okay, I need to cut these people out of my life, or cut this thing out of my life because it's just draining me. My intuition is clouded. I don't trust my intuition as much as I should. So you needed to get rid of it. Let's see in the present. So rebel challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah. So we have intuition, life force, and spiritual systems. So you are very intuitive, spiritual group. So just let me know in the comment section if that makes any sense to you. So let's look in the let's look at you as your future self. So group 2, who's group 2 in the future? What's going to be going on in group 2's life? Oh, there we go, 2. So student, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Yeah, what can you learn from dropping the dead weight? Dropping all the things that no longer serve you so you can start again. Be devoted to keep uprooting your life so that you can become the bigger, better version of yourself. And then lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Yeah. So with the King of Wands, he's very passionate about life and about himself, his life, everything. So it's like dropping the dead weight and seeing things differently, seeing things clearly, and becoming the king of your life, becoming the king of wands and the king of swords. It's like what new can enter your life because you found some great passion, new great passions, and you can devote yourself to this. Like, how can dropping all the dead weight clear your mind so you can make way for other things to enter? If that makes any sense. Okay, and then we'll look at this card. She is the moon. Come on, very intuitive. You have the moon card. Listen to your intuition. Sorry. You are protected. So what is the moon? It's all about mystery, things that are hidden, and you can see what's hidden, you can feel what's hidden. That's showing through your intuition, your emotional reaction to things. Don't hide from all of that. Really lead into it. Wow. And I'll get another card. Yeah, I'm seeing here as well, lean more into your femininity. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl watching this. Lean more into your femininity. Yeah, I just saw she loves. Yep. So there's a lot of feminine energy here with the she is the moon, she loves, the queen of chalices. Tap into that femininity. So I'm getting Venus, Taurus. So Venus is all about pleasure, taking pleasure in the things that you love. What do you love to do? Do that the most. Maybe that is the thing that makes you realize that you're holding on to too much. So you have to drop the dead weight and feel that loss so that you can tap more into your intuition and become a master manifester, because the King of Wands is like a manifester. So you'll find that your manifestations will come in much easier once you do drop the dead weight. I'm feeling to get another card from this deck. Let's see what's going on for group 2. Group 2. Okay, this card at the back of the deck. It's about bringing the masculine and feminine together, because these are two opposing forces, but they're coming together. The spirit realm, the spiritual realm and the physical realm, the masculine and the feminine, dropping the dead weight so everything is clearer. You know, destruction and I don't know. That was a random thing, but yeah, you know what I mean. So bring the two sides of yourself together, and you can do that by dropping the dead weight, feeling the loss, so that you feel comfortable acknowledging all sides of yourself. And then I'll get some more cards from this deck. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay. Here. And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot came out in group 1. Well, there's lots of similarities with you and group 1. So this is a card about moving forward, sometimes putting your foot on the gas, and sometimes just going slower than usual. So slow down. Okay, I just heard slow down a little bit. Just so that you can listen to your intuition. Because sometimes the car can get a little noisy with these kids in the background. So sometimes you just got to tune them out. You could probably hear the engine running, kids making loads of noise, there's loads of traffic, so that's like really getting on your nerves. And then there's probably music on the radio, and then there's all of that noise. How can you tune out all of that noise so that you know what to drop and listen to your intuition in the process? And then we have the Devil card. Wow. So we have Vampire here. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. And then we have the Devil card here, which is all about attachment, which is all about unhealthy habits. Drop the unhealthy habits. Oh, wow, with the 10 of Wands. Drop all the unnecessary responsibilities, just so that you can get more in touch with your intuition. So that you can feel your feelings. So that you can feel lighter. So if you can, meditate more. That's a message that just came to me. Focus on self-care, nourish yourself, make your favourite food, obviously within reason, because we have the Devil card here. Interesting. Alright, so I'll read this again, group 2. So get up and go, encouraged to do what makes you passionate by family, exploration, risk taker, strong sense of self, and fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's opposite to group 1, but then there's a lot of similarities. Okay. So group 2, that's what I'm seeing for you. Drop me a comment if any of this resonates with you, because I felt like we were just going around in circles. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box, so don't be afraid to email me to get yourself personal reading. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this from me. So I wrote down extra messages about your reading before I started filming. Excuse me. And these are quite random but specific messages, so if this doesn't resonate with you, then continue watching to the rest of your reading. Alright, so group 3. So you must have moved around a lot. I got the word adopted, I don't know why that came from, but that's what I got. Constantly making new friends, and you're very generous. Alright, so let's look into this then. Your past, present and future, descriptions and predictions. Right. Oops. So card 1 will be past, present and future. What's going on? They don't want to give me a card today. Just want one card for each. Past, present, and future. Bear with me. There we go. 2 cards for the future. Okay, 7 of Pentacles for your past. You were a very reflective person in the past. It's like you'll get so far and then you're wondering, should I just give up or carry on? How do I do things differently? Because we have the ghost in the background, the ghost of the past. You constantly wanted to learn from the past, your past mistakes, and you just don't want to make those same mistakes again. So how could you change the way in which things were going? You know, because it's like you constantly up level yourself. You weren't afraid of change, just as long as that change was justifiable, because you see that things could be different. It's like you had this long-term vision for your life, but you weren't afraid to pivot just a little bit. You're quite a reflective person, and quite intuitive as well, I get from this card, because of the ghost in the background. Excuse my throat. And then the Three of Wands. Yeah, you weren't afraid to look at the bigger picture of things. So it's like you'll look at what needed to be done, needed to be changed, needed to remain. And then you'll extend your vision to, say, 5 years in the future. You're looking at how this thing could have grown in the future. How are you liking this thing in the future? If you let it go, would you miss it in the future? You know, that type of thing. It's like you're constantly looking into the future, the past and the present. Let me know in the comment section, were you an overthinker? Or was this just very helpful for you? Okay, and then we have the Emperor for your present. You may even own your own business now. You're very sure of yourself as well. You know how you want things to be done, so you're not afraid to plan. So it's like the planning kind of headspace has always been with you, and it's like you've really stepped into it now. No matter how long it probably would have taken a long time, but you're grounded in who you are, and you feel stable where you are and in who you are. So you're able to do what needs to be done. You might have your own people who work for you, or you're just able to command a room. And then we have the Eight of Wands. You're able to get things moving. Once you say something needs to get done, it gets done. No questions asked, because you're quite clear about how you want things to be done. So I'm getting a lot of fire sign energy here, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Oh, we have police sirens. So maybe it's like this sense of emergency, because we have the Eight of Wands as well. You know how you want things to get done, and you expect it to be done in that particular way. So then things can speed up, and it's like there's a sense of urgency with the alarms that were just going on outside as well. So we'll just integrate that into the reading. It's like you're looking at all the cards together now. It's like you've always known how you've wanted things to be, and your vision keeps expanding. Wow. But it's like you used to move much slower than you did now. Because it's like things took quite a while for them to grow and for them to change. But now that you have that growth and now that you have that stability, you're able to do things quicker. it's like this reflecting on things did you well for the now. And let's see you in the future. The Chariot. Wow, there's constant movement for you. So we have the Eight of Wands, which is all about fast-paced movement, no delaying stuff. And then we have the Chariot, which is all about moving forward with determination, knowing where you want to go and exactly how to get there. It's like you've been preparing for this your whole life. For things to keep progressing, for things to keep moving forward. There's like no delays in your movement forward. And then we have the King of Swords. Wow, proper bossman energy here. So the Chariot and the Chariot came up in the other readings, and the King of Swords came up in group 2. So it's like you're able to, you could very well be your own boss and own your own company, but if not, you're very sure of yourself. You know what you want and how you want things done, and in the particular directions. It's like you give directions, and then people must follow that, or you must follow that to the best of their ability or your ability, or it will be trouble. It's like you won't be happy because it's not in your vision. Let's see what else we can get for this future card for more understanding of what's going on for you. It's almost like many people don't know you for who you truly are because you don't let many people in. Only a select few. Only a select few can see your vulnerable side. Only a select few you say what's really going on. Because you can't let it get in the way of, you know, how people see you, and that's the boss. I like these two. Okay, there we go. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Chalices. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like you... Okay, like I said earlier, you don't allow people to see that vulnerable side to you. You don't allow yourself to express your feelings to just everyone. And it's almost like you need that security to actually express yourself, because maybe you'll end up going through something and you need someone to put you back on track, who is there to support you and hold you up when you're feeling down, basically, or you're feeling like you need that extra support. It's like you've been strong for so long, and then all of a sudden you hit a wall, maybe. Maybe there's just too much going on and you feel a bit overwhelmed and you need help. And then you get that help that you need, but we'll go deeper into that. What is this situation for group 3? This particular situation. What is it? What is this? Oh, there we go. The Knight of Wands. Well, this came up for all three groups as well. So the Knight of Wands, it's like you keep going and going and going, and you don't take that time out. So what happens is maybe you're doing a lot, being the Knight of Wands, traveling to different places. Maybe you're traveling for work, or maybe you just got a lot going on in general. And then you just end up needing that support to help you out of this funk that you find yourself in so you can get back on track. Alright, so let's look deeper into who you were in the past. Who was pile 1 in the past? Okay, so we have King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. So it's like, even from in the past, you had that king energy of being in charge, of giving out orders, of watching things grow and broadening your horizons. So you've always had that boss energy, as I said before. See what else. So we have advocate for your present. Inspires you to put compassion into action. What else? Action. So that is the key word here. You put things into action. You know how you want things. You know what you want. In particular ways. So you allow things to take action. You put things into action. Maybe you tell other people how to do it, or you just do it yourself, and you have that boss energy. And then we have network for your future. So light attributes enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. And then shadow attributes conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehoods. Yeah, as I was saying, you don't like to share your emotional side, so it's important to share. So share information, as it says here. You gotta find the way to share so that you can put yourself back on back on track. Because if you don't, you'll just stay stuck, and then you'll progressively get worse and worse as time goes on, which isn't good for anyone, really. And then I'll get some of these cards. I'll get this card actually. So we have Burning Hero. Wow, so there's a lot of fire here with the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and the Knight of Wands. So it's like you have this desire to be the hero, to be in charge. Because if you see here, it's a lot of fire and a lot of burning bright. So it's like you just want to constantly be in charge. You want to keep burning the candles at both ends, and that's how you end up here. Overworking yourself because you don't want things to be done in the wrong way, so then you keep going and going and going and going, and there's just no stopping you because you're this fire. But you end up burning yourself out by keep being that fire. You don't need to be fire all the time. That keeps burning. You have to simmer down at some point, don't you? Let's get some more cards from here. What's going on with 3? Because it says it's like you've been building up your whole life to this point. And it's like that fire has constantly been burning throughout your life. And it's just time to simmer down a bit, you know, and to share that fire with other people. And then you have gifts received. Accept help. Help is a gift. Don't turn it down because you want that fire all to yourself. You have to share that fire and allow others to help you. And then within nothing there is everything. Yeah. So it may feel like you're reduced to nothing, but then in that it's everything because you're receiving help, you're sharing the fire, you're not continuing to burn yourself out. So So it's almost like this is a blessing in disguise, even though you're burnt out. But it's helping you to see that you can't continue running and running and running a company, running and running yourself into the ground, burning the candles at both ends. Accept help. Accept the help that is being offered to you. And then let's see more cards from here. Group 3. What extra information do we have here for you? So we have 4 of Swords. Take a break. Definitely take a break. Burning the candles at both ends isn't going to help you in the long run. You got to accept the help that is being offered to you. Because with the 5 of Pentacles here, this person is reduced to holding a doll as a crutch because he has only the one leg and his crutch is on the wall right here. You won't accept that crutch because then that will be seen as a sign of weakness. So then you have to, pick yourself up, and that's just really hard. So to prevent that from happening, accept help. Okay. Help with your business, whatever you're doing, and the King of Chalices, so that you can get to an emotionally level place. Just so that you can be vulnerable. By being vulnerable, you can build yourself back up again. You can build that fire within you again, so you can keep going. And what can you learn from this experience of burning out? What you can learn is that you don't have to keep being in charge. You can share the load. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Take time out, and in this deck, the Hermit is in a bath, taking a break, reading, relaxing, chilling for God knows how long. So taking a break is a big theme here. Allowing others to help you. Being in charge is a great big theme. Just share the load instead of being go, 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 go. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3, and I'll read this again. So you probably moved around a lot, probably adopted, constantly making new friends, and you're a very generous person. Okay, group 3, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Let me know if any of this resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!